นะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะนะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะนะโมตัสสะภะคะวะโตอะระโตสัมมาสัมพุทธัสสะพุทธังธัมมังสังฆังนะมัสสามิ Now you sit and meditate as you listen to the talk. Sit in a very comfortable positions. The evening chanting has already smoothened the mind to stay with this present moment. And with this clear thought, clear mind, with an intended mind on listening. Now, we're going to touch on the aspect on what we call custom. Some might find that, why are we talking about Cheng Ming? In a few days' time, we Chinese who are Taoists, who are Buddhists, they'll be going to the cemetery to pay tribute to our ancestors, our parents, or the beloved one. To remember the gratitudes, these moral values of attitudes that has been handed down through generations. And because we human beings, when we are alive, we used to neglect our duty to our family members. And that's why when someone passes away, we feel that we haven't done our duty. So the wise in the past, they've created all this, what we call it, I should say skillful means. It depends on how you look at the whole things. Burning of incense papers, money paper, to pacify the living ones, that these relatives of theirs won't suffer in their next life. And as for whether they will receive or not, well, we don't know. You see? We don't see anyone coming back to say that, I have enough money, don't send. But this is something in our custom. You see, take for example, this attachment to custom. Why? Because of the fear, because of the love, because of the something that is missing in their life. My dad passed away 2 years ago, and my mom cried and cried and cried. Cried until her eye also bloated. So we try to pacify her to say that, I already died, mommy, why like that? And then she said to me one thing, you are a monk for so long, what you know about my relationship with your dad? Hey, 62 years old, staying together, no. So I was taken back. What the Buddha said about relationships that left us unexpectedly will bring us grief, dukkha. Why? Because of this unknown mind, untrained mind, uninformed mind. And she told me, I said, okay, what you want to do in order that you don't cry? You don't scold me, huh? I said, what you want to do? I want to burn paper. Gold paper and silver paper. So inside of me straight away, I thought, okay. You know, I control myself. I say, okay. And somehow, I want to cook his favorite food. Okay. Somehow, that's all. And I was surprised. I don't know. She spent a few $1,000 and burned away all the paper. I said, wow. But she solved her problem that way. And after that, no more crying. So I was quite glad. Okay, never mind. She's happy. Go ahead. Even though in the aspect of people who knew, sometimes we must give him in certain aspect in our life that, yeah, it's quite superstitious. It's unfound. And the Buddha say, but what can we do? It's our mom, right? And if burning something can pacify her, okay, Lord, go ahead. But I'm not encouraging people, especially you guys or ladies who are sitting here. But if your family people who doesn't meditate, who doesn't come and hear and say, doesn't have the knowledge, please don't create a kind of disharmony in the family. Live and let live. Okay? I want to make this very clear. Because we human beings, we used to have the tendency, the kind of titi, the kind of self-identity that I know better than you because we study Dhamma. The Buddha said it, blah, 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 and yours is superstitious. Hey, you're declaring war. No? So, for your own sake, for the unity sake of the family, for the sake of this society, certain things we got to close one eye, open one eye. We say we stay in this society, we live smartly. Coexist. This is very important. You can have your practice, but it's in the heart. Right? Now, we go further than that. Why these people must depend on something outside of them in order to temporarily subdue or suppress their grief? It is because of their belief, their custom. They get to use kind of things that run through their minds when they were born. And in order for each and living beings, human beings especially, to understand this thing, you need meditations. You need mental cultivations to understand this thing. How your disposition mind, which is wrongly fed with the kind of info, will trigger wrong input in you. And you make believe to be true. And because of your make believe to be true, after what you have done, you're happy, you're satisfied with your own expectations has been met. So, no grief. But that no grief doesn't mean you understand. It's just a pacifying your own mind. It's just a kind of self-dialogue within ourselves that I have done something, so I don't owe you anymore, right? You know? Just like we human beings, when we do mistake, normally what we do, either we very stubborn, I'm not going to apologize. I'm not going to say sorry to he or her. So what? These are the kind of attitude, right? And if there's a superior, if there's someone who can clarify and reveal the truth, and then you, oops, I'm in the wrong. But because of your pride, because of someone who are more superior above you, come and say sorry, or sorry, Lord, but your heart still bear that kind of grudges. You can't let go that kind of attachments, that kind of attachment to your views, to your habitual labeling. And this is very common in human beings. That's why when we meditate, we do mental cultivations. If your mind never experience concentrations, if your mind never experience calmness, peaceful state of mind, it will be forever doubtful. You need to clarify with some of the experience to coach you, to guide you. It is very crucial and very important because when your mind, in the practice of our meditations, there's a lot of minor crosses that what we say is the lapse of mindfulness. We try to be mindful, but we forgot to remind ourselves to be mindful. We say that I mindfulness of my breath. And then you breathe, tung, something comes. You've been dragged away by the thoughts. And you start to be aware of the thought. You forget your breath. And after a while, you start to remind yourself, hey, I should be breathing. How come I'm thinking now? See? Right? A lot of people, they're having this problem. Some, because of the lapse of mindfulness, drop into a stage of drowsiness, drop into a stage of maybe dreaming, hearing sounds, and they don't know. They say, hey, what happened? Actually, there's a lapse. You forgot to remind yourself. Yes, your mindfulness of your breath, you got to, once you know that you are not 100% full contact with your breath, you better remind yourself back to the breath, back to the breath. Then you can gain the power of mindfulness collectively, gradually, but not tense. Remember, the tendency is when you instill too much reminder, it will cause you tensions. That's why in meditation, it takes a lot of treat and tread, trial and error. Try and error. And don't be impatient. Don't be in a hurry to see result. That's our problem. You see, that's a problem that lies with a lot of people who practice the Dhamma. You can't even direct your awareness back to the body. You want to jump the gun, watch the mind. For goodness sake, please direct your mind, your mindfulness back to the body and be aware of the presence of the body. Until you are 100% back to the body. Awareness, calm mindfulness, hands in hands, presence of mind, what we call mindfulness. Then you can feel a sense of fullness, like a human being sitting here. If not, just like a living corpse. I keep telling again and again, we are just like a living corpse. Why? We may be behaving like a human being, standing here like a human, but your mind is off track. You're not in the present. You're somewhere else. Don't know where. Your awareness has been driven off with the thoughts. External thing, and there's no boundary to that kind of thinking. That's why I keep emphasizing, and you might find it, with body, body, body. But can you do or not? Body, body, body. Back to the body. This is very important. If you can't even do this very simple chore of directing your attention back to the body, then we can forget about watching the mind. It's useless. What is pay attention to the body if not your mind? This awareness is your mind, right? So you got to direct the mind to the body. And this thought that is streaming inside your mind, this mental aspect on external thing, because of your reverting your attention back to the body, as such, this wandering thought will subside. When it subsides, then you can find that there's a breathing. There's breathing that your mind can perceive. There's a breathing that's present in front of you. Actually, why you cannot notice the breath? Because your mind is so occupied, so crowded, so stagnant with all these thoughts, worries, mental tensions, expectation, blah, 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 blah. It's jammed inside there. So when we pull back our attention back to the body, and when the mindfulness grows, when this distracted thought subside, you find that it will be very easy for you to watch the breath. Right? Then you watch the breath. Then you see, how come I can see the breath so easily? Why? You don't forget. You have executed, you have done the first few steps back to the body. And why a lot of people, they meditate, watching the breath straight away, they drop into a state of sleepiness. Why? Because the power of your mindfulness is very weak. With all the distorted thought, all this wandering thought in your mind, you try to focus your breath, and you say, where's my breath? I cannot see the breath. I cannot feel the breath. And when you try to intentionally breathe in and breathe out, it will cause you headache, tension on your neck. That's why when we focus back to the body, you are not on the breath yet. You're using the body as an anchor point for your mind. Until as such, when the mindfulness grow and glow, become more and more powerful, become more and more wider, the perimeter circumference expanded, until you feel the presence of the whole body as a whole. Very nice. At the same time, you're still breathing. You feel that, there's tension here, tension there. You try to relax. Then you find yourself very easy to go to the breath now. And you are there. So this kind of techniques, you see, it takes your own trial and errors. And it's very beneficial. It's not taxing at all. It's very easy to do. You just focus back. 15 minutes, 20 minutes, pop, you're there. Yeah. Some may find that, very tense, a whole body like tensions, because the mindfulness, the power of the mindfulness is so strong. Your mind, channeling to the body, the energy is so strong. You feel so tense. And you feel the kind of discomfort. It's not pain, it's the kind of discomfort, tension. And it's your duty to do relaxation, distress it. And that also act as a part of, we call it the alignment of your own body, the alignment of distributing the energy equally within your own body. And then you got to do it yourself. And with these chores that you are doing, you see your mind won't wander, right? Your mind don't have a future thought or a past thought. You'll be in this present because it got something to play with, to matter with, something that, I got to spread the energy within my body so that I feel nice. And who don't want to feel nice? Everybody want to feel nice in a meditation. Who want to feel aches? But for this kind, when you for those people who got problems, come in the mind, and this is one of the way that you may try it, and it's very, very helpful, very, very helpful, right? And a lot of people, they get confused. Sometimes they do this already. They say that I got nothing to do. You talk as though you are arahat, nothing to do. There's so many things to do, Nothing to do. What nothing to do? Because very dark, nothing to do. What nothing to do? Wash your body. Contemplate, watch. Watch the phenomena, the changes of the body. Watch the changes of feeling. The feeling sensations, the transitions of your posture, how it tilts, how it changes, and what is the cause why your mind is so scared of pain. The pain is not scared of you. Why you're so scared of pain? You got to, tell yourself, okay, watch, knowing. You may repeat the word, or you can put up a photo. All these verses, they're going to inspire you. You can repeat it mentally to keep your mind, to remind your mind to be in the presence. It's very important, let me inform you. It's very, very important to make yourself to let this mindfulness to sustain, this presence of mind to sustain and to experience the happening right and now. You may not like it, but who wants you to be born? You want to know the truth? You must exercise patience, endurance, enhance your willpower, and just do it. The best is what? Die, lor. I used to use this word, and it's very good for me. When it comes to wit's end, see swallow what to do. The mind just let go like that. Yeah, no more grumbling. Tung. So happy. See swallow. And it's a lot of my lay people. They told me that, very good, Bhante. Lay people, when we were going up Moli, this very high mountain in Burma, using this 4-wheel drive from the bottom of the hill up to the mountain tip, it takes you 4 hours. Rodeo trip. You can shout all the way out. It's very rugged, very, very rugged trip. And as we are going up, for me, no problem because in the front. A lot of people sit behind, they shout, they yell. And it's very scary because left, right is all, if your vehicle just trip only, finish. Boneless. And these lay people that follow me, when he saw this kind of danger, there was fear in him, and he knew. He used to puto, he said, cannot contain the fear. He keep thinking about the daughter, the wife, how. Then later, he said he remember I told him, si swa. So he repeat, si swa, si swa, si swa. He said, hey, wow, fantastic, man, Ajahn, very good, no. But hey, I see swa lah. The mind just so blissful, no. No more complaining, and you can see the whole process. The fear subsided, and he's holding on to this, the back of the vehicle, jumping up and down with all the monks shouting all the way up. So we stopped halfway. I told them, can you please don't shout? Please don't shout. He said, very painful, we got to shout. So I said, okay. And later he revealed to me at night, this man, he revealed to me how he overcome his fear that morning. So, see, this is a learning experience. This is a recollections of lay people that experience. And we, it's very fresh. And this kind of practice, or so-called experience, is very, very encouraged to be shared. Because it's something related recently only. You see? Like those Therakatha, the books that Kuba Ajahn write, it's the same thing. We read this thing, we get inspired. We read the sutta, we get inspired. Same thing. Same thing. That's why when we talk about meditation, we talk about developments. Bhavana. The word bhavana is develop. Develop what thing? To develop your sila. Sila, you see? Your precepts or your behavior. To develop your samadhi, your concentration practice. To develop your panya, your wisdom. Sila, samadhi, panya. It's very, very important because we are a group of very lucky and, I should say, from the Deva realm that come down to extend our goodness. That's why we are here. We are here. We are not out there doing barbecuing, right? We are here. And this is the truth. We can be going out like barbecuing, hey, have a nice time. But no, we want goodness, we want. That's why there's a saying, birds of the feather flock together. You have the same kind of senses, the same kind of inclinations, you will click. You have that kind of inclination for Dhamma, for meditations, for sila, for moral training, you can click. Regardless of your religion, regardless of who you are, how rich or how poor. You just click like that. Because why? We want goodness. We want to extend our goodness through sila, samadhi, panya. That's why we are here. And it's very important, it's very important to extend this lifeline to each and individual. Because we don't know when we're going to leave this world. We don't know. Life is so uncertain. That's why when we want goodness, we do a lot of goodness. And the power of this goodness will help you in terms of sila. I remember I ever reviewed one incident. One man, he's a hill tribe. He just observed only one precept only. Because he got no choice. He's an hunter. And he used to hunt his livestock to trade for food. Down the hill there's a shop. At that shop, the old man, he married a young lady. And this young lady got interested with this young man. So every time when this old man is not around, he will make things very difficult for this young man, hoping to have a relationship with him. But this young man, he was a man of gratitude. He said, his husband so good to me, you know. Sometimes this thing doesn't cost that much, but he will give higher price just to help me. So how can I do to the wife? You see, he has a kind of hiri otapa, the shamefulness in himself that he shouldn't, he fear. He's very fearful of this kind of sinful thing, unskillful actions. But the wife make things very difficult for him. But he don't know how to talk to the husband. You know? And then one time he decided that, he bring things, the wife, when the husband not around, he won't exchange things for him. So he got family people, what to do? And one time, the old man asked him, hey, how come so long you never come? I said, I come a lot of time already, but you're not around. Then I don't know what to say, your wife, like that. Wow, the husband at first sort of quite furious. He said, wow, you good man. No. Then he said, how can I do? You're so good to me. No. He said, I tell you what, we set up a trap. This old man set up a trap. Okay, I pretend not to be around. And then you come. Then he say, okay, go here. Then we all pakat. Okay. So pakat already. This young man tell the lady, okay, their heart at this paddy field. Wow, this lady is so happy. Wow, finally. He went there and wait. wait, you know who come? His husband came. His husband came and then disowned her. That I'm treating you so good because she's an orphan. And because of this honesty, this old man asked this young man, you go up to the hill, open a shop. He said, I got no money, no capital. Don't worry, I send everything. Anything not enough, come below and take. You see, la po. La po is what? Wealth. Silena sukatiyanti, silena poka sampada, silena diputiyanti tasma, sila visuthaye. Sila will bring you sukatiyanti, happiness in this lifetime and next lifetime. Happiness. Silena poka sampada. Sila will bring you wealth. He got his wealth through his sila. Third sila, kame sumichachara, no sexual misconduct. See? Because of his honesty, he has gained the trust of the old man and he can gain a shop. I try to find his name. He's still alive, this man in Doi Pui, Chiang Mai. He's a living example. It's not something that someone cook up a story and, he's a living example. He's still there. And he always tell people, must be 做人的老实, must be honest, must be truthful, must be sincere. And I was very inspired by all these kind of happenings, to someone who are very poor. He can just, what to do? Never mind lah. They got nothing to lose. But he's consigned inside him. And because of his consigned, his moral quality in himself, that earns him this wealth. So honesty is very, very important in our present society. A lot of people say, nowadays very hard, Pante cannot, this and cannot that. I say, what? You're trying to tell me last time your bera is stink, now the bera not stink or what? Last time your body could smell, now not, you know. I say, hey, the Buddha's teaching is to help we all human beings to elevate our suffering, not to make things difficult for you. The thing that you think is difficult is your defilement. You are unable to practice restraint. They're giving all the excuses that you can't do this, you can't do that. If you look into deep inside you, is this greed. This greed. This wanting more. That's why your mind is so rough. That's why your mind can't calm down. Because you keep rationalizing that a bit I never mind, a bit this and a bit that. Then a bit become one big, no. Cannot. Because the more we meditate, our mind will be more refined on the aspect of our actions, our speech. Even sometimes we have certain thought. We harbor certain bad thoughts. Revengeful thought. You feel so bad, you know. I feel so bad. Sometimes when I get angry at someone and this thought come out, hey, if I'm a Malay, I take a gun and blow off his head. And I say, yeah, horrible, lucky you're a monk, you don't kill someone. See? They kind of thought, but we won't do that, you know. But because of this thought moment, it has an impact in your mind. But when you meditate, this concise, you cannot bluff. You are the one who triggered the thoughts. It's not someone else. So we can feel it. So that's why this precept, when you got no remorse, when your heart got no remorse, no regret, then it's easy to meditate. No regret, no remorse. Your mind will be so restless. It won't be restless. Because you're so down to earth, you're very honest with yourself, you recall back, and deep inside your heart, there's nothing, I don't do anything wrong. What's wrong? Nothing. See? And it's so easy to watch our breath. Now we have all this problem is because of beside our personal behavior is all this workload, this job that we're taking up, this responsibility that we got to shoulder, and it comes in as a form of mental pressure, mental stress, what we call dukkha, suffering in the mind. You cannot deny. It's true. It's something very true. You see? You go barbecue, so what barbecue? Barbecue is fill your stomach, but after you're talking rubbish with your friend, go back, wow, up there, same problem. Those jealousy aspects in your life, you can't solve. Those naivety in your life, why? You see the why, so many why, and you sort of blur out why. We meditate to tackle this problem. We meditate to instill mindfulness in ourselves so that the mind can come into a stage of calmness, so that the mind can gain concentrations. It is through concentration that your mind will attain the kind of peacefulness, the calm state of mind, the power of calmness, the power of peace will give you a lot of rewards. Yeah. Even though you may be taking a lot of chores, a lot of responsibility, no problem. Why? Because you learn the skill of calming yourself. You learn the skill of entering concentration using mental meditations. To review the rewards on the worldly aspect. Once when I was building a temple in Omkoi, right? We were sawing, using chainsaw to saw this big timber, 24 meters long. 24 meters long, my friend. So we cut into 3 portions. We managed to saw 40 inches wide, 3 inches thick, 8 meters long per piece. But due to the terrain, it's inaccessible to vehicle and very steep. A lot of people come and say that, Ajahn, you're wasting your time. Even you cut now, we can't even bring up from this area now. So I don't care. I just cut first. We solve later. What for we cut and then we cannot bring up? I say, you cut first. So they cut. I go and meditate. I sit and meditate. And then I take this problem. How am I going to bring out this batch of wood? These will be my meditation themes. And I focus on the mind and direct my mind to enter concentrations. And through my surprise, when the mind have enough rest, there's a video scam in front of me. Video. Tang! Wow, someone draw. It's a video of that. We call it leg kwai. Leg kwai is a metal buffalo. You know, in Thailand, they eat that use plowing. I got one in Koi. So, and inside the vision, it showed me how to modify a portable winch using my wheel. Wow. I never have this kind of knowledge, How to do the wheel, how to tie the thing, everything, and how to winch out. When I saw this nimitta, this vision, and when the show is over, when the lesson is over, it just disappeared. I tell you, right and then, I want the sky to be bright straight away so I can go back to the temple. Because it was midnight. I said, wow, no paper, how? I quickly meditate, recall back just how that vision. Still very clear, okay. And next morning I called up Prate to bring down the 4-wheel drive up in the hill. I said, urgent. He thought someone injured. So he fly. When I say fly, I mean he drive very fast in the forest. And anyone injured? Want to go hospital? I said, no. We are going to the market. Said, for what? I'm going to do a modified winch. Huh? What winch? You don't understand, only I understand only. Yeah. So we went down to the Koi. I straight away went to Changdang, the mechanic. So I told the mechanic, I said, you have 10 tunnel rims? Or he said, straight away said, or Ajahn, you want to make stove? I said, no. I want to make winch. Huh? What winch? Winch must order. I said, no. This is not my winch. Why got winch? This is tiring. I said, you just listen to my instruction. Ajahn, cannot. I said, you don't know lah. I only know one person only. Yeah. I said, please help me. He said, they are winch, about 30,000, 40,000. I said, don't need this one. I want this winch. And he followed. Okay, ask him to do this, do that. And I come across one row of cable for lamp posts lying idling for very long ago. So I'm eyeing that, but don't know who is the owner. So I asked him, he said, that one belongs to the electrical authority. My friend gave it to me. Okay, good. I take 100 to 120 meters. I take the whole road. No. So I saw everything and get 8 screw. 8 screw for the 10 tunnel wheel. He saw the puzzle. He said, what are you trying to do? I said, you don't understand, only I know. Yeah. So I went back to the temple. I asked my hill tribe guys, take out the wheel, do this, do that. All was puzzle. What are you doing? I said, shut up, just follow instruction. And then we do everything. I put the thing, we are going to winch out the wood. Everybody, wow. I said, they said I cannot bring up the wood. I'll bring up the wood and let them see. Let's go. Wow. We go down, go to the forest, follow exactly the instruction from my nimitta. And we bring up the wood to the temple, and the soldier was puzzled. He said, Ajahn, how you bring out the wood? I said, I got helicopter. I said, I got helicopter. And it's true. So these are the bonus from meditation. You say they cannot solve worldly problem. I tell you, subsoiler, worldly problem. If you meditate sincerely, what problem can't be solved? Singapore problems also can solve, what cannot solve. You just meditate only, the thing come out only. You just vitaka. But your mind must go to concentration first. We don't have to know the subject also. Let me tell you. Just glance only and then go into concentration. But go concentration, then this thing come up, pop, what to do? Well, this is some tips. Beyond that, with this concentration power, we can use it. You know, talk about curing your illness. Yeah, if it is not karma, I use the word, if it is not karma, that means there are certain beings, they even hurt and killed. They won't let you go. Then, even though this or that monk that can help, you will hunt down that fellow because you're going capo their business. But if it is not karma, it's just a normal thing, yes, you can use this concentration power to treat diseases. And it has been tested. Why? Very easily. We talk about mental development, right? Why the Buddha teaches us to spread loving kindness? See? Loving kindness is to counter what? Anger. That's why those people who like to feel angry a lot, be careful, you become yaka and yakani. So. Yeah, don't worry. Yes, let me tell you, I want to be a lovely deva. I think lovely deva better lah. Yakani, you see, witty, come out, horrible looking. People who always get angry, you already book a place there already. Yeah, let me tell you, don't play a fool. So by radiating thoughts of loving kindness, you counter your aversion within yourself, the anger that arises in one person. That's why when we do loving kindness, you feel very happy and you can find yourself, your anger getting lesser and lesser. But the Buddha never teaches us to cure sickness. I must clarify here. This is some sidetracking, not the Buddha's teaching, but things that can be done. Things that can be done through concentration, the power of the Lokiya Dhamma. Lokiya is what? Worldly Dhamma, worldly thing. You can just, no problem. Any ordinary people who got concentration, if you know how to apply it correctly, it can gain a lot of knowledge. Worldly thing, but you are encouraging your greed, hatred, and delusion also. I must cautious use also. That's why it's better that we do it to lessen our greed, hatred, and delusion. And you must have precept. A lot of these people who have psychic, but they don't have precept. And that leads to the individual downfall. Why? Because they are taken away by greed. Greed for what? Name and fame. Gain. The downfall is here. But if you have precept, then your mind won't fall into this trap. You practice, as you practice, you can still have the knowledge. When you have precept, you have this hiri or tapa, you have this sense of shamefulness that there's a lot of things you're not there to do. There are a lot of institutions, there are a lot of reputable so-called master outside of the religions. Why therefore? Greed. They may have cyclic, but they don't have precept. When you don't have precept, you'll be overtaken by what? Greed. There's no sense of hiri or tapa. Hiri or tapa is a sense of shamefulness. If you have this thing, then you won't fall into this trap of greed. You will know where your line draw. Why you do this? Why you want to help? You want to help because you want to relieve the suffering of the people. You want to help because you have the compassion for our own human fellow. That's why you help. There was one monk. He used to help people to cure sickness. Within 3 years, he died. He died, I don't know whether you remember there was a monk who stayed in Cameron Highland. Busload and busload people going up because it's just a living deva. You go there, he touch you only, your sickness cure. But 3 years only. Bye-bye. No more. You see, the kind of inspiration he make, we don't know. Maybe he said that he want to become a bodhisattva. He have enough, get sick of this human existence, and you want to help to use up his life force by treating people, and he's gone. 3 years only, I remember 3 years. So you must be careful when you're helping people. Make sure you have enough food for yourself, you have, enough energy, enough merits. If not, mind your own business. Yeah. Mind your own business. You can give advice, but handling this karma aspect is something very, very refined. You can't see. You can't see what is the thing that causes this thing to happen, that trigger this thing. So sometimes you sort of, never mind. Then what happened? Never mind. Sometimes when we do goodness, so much goodness, the devil will come and invite you. Hey, come now, join us. I don't know anyone got this type of invitation or not. Hey, it's true. I'm not talk for the sake of talking. There are. When I was in Thailand, and this man, he built a very big, huge Buddha image. Even before the completion of the Buddha image, they come and invite him already. Because he has put in so much effort to bring in fun, bring so much effort to, bring people to the temple, to do all the goodness. So they go and invite him. Hey, come now, join our member. Yeah. And the person thought that, is it true or not? He said, you give me 1 year, my family people, I got certain thing to settle down. Then I go. Then I will go. And true enough, 10 months he start to fall sick. Then he remember. They come and remind him. Yeah, hey, we are here. Yeah. Hey, we are here, don't worry. We are here to receive you. And he passed away very peacefully. And he know where he's going, That's why there's no fear in death at all. Because of the goodness in Dana. He do a lot of Dana. We call it the Dana King. Dana ni chong, Organizing retreat, bringing people, busload of people to go to the temple to listen to talk, do chanting. So maybe up there they also lack of this kind of people. Yeah. And Deva, they cannot tell lie, They have hiri or tapa. To become a Deva, you must possess the quality of hiri or tapa. And you cannot tell lie. Then you can join their company. Their company is 5 precept company, then you can go up, you think so what? You suka can go but mantan. You think they got money, very rich, worship, money, worshipper. You die, can't bring anything along. In the end, go down to hell. People ask you to do dana. No, that's so stupid. See? People ask you to go to listen to talk, observing listen to talk, go and practice meditation. No, stupid. And in this lifetime, they born what? These people born crippled, born blind, born deformed because of criticizing and discouraging people from doing goods. This bad karma will come to them. And this bad karma, breaching of the 5 precepts, will come to this being. And because their mind, even they are born in a very poor family, not enough to eat, not enough to spend, That's why karma is something very, very fair. Very, very fair. I remember one time in Johor Bahru, this old man lived beside the railway track. He was worn up by this drug addictor. Robbed him of 5 ringgit. Thief also drop out. Wow, whole mouth blood. Hantamadi obaka. 5 ringgit. Wow, what kind of karma this old man? Then we reflect. Yeah, because these people, they don't do dana. They don't do dana. And they don't encourage people to do dana. When people give them, show them the way, hey, come, let's go do some goodness. No one, you're swaku or what? Xiao. Ayo. This lifetime become like that. We were walking today. We saw someone fishing. I remember my this hole here, the fish hook that go inside me. I cannot tell him, he will say that I'm mad. If he get a fish hook that hook into his face like me, forever he won't dare to fish anymore. Yeah. I look at those people who fish. I was very lucky that hook go into my face. If not today, I would be sitting here. We are like that. We need to pay a very high price to learn a lesson. But if people with good karma, good inclinations, it's not so hard for them to do goodness. We tell them to do dana, straight away, no problem. Ask them to go temple, straight away, no problem. Cook this, cook that, no problem. sacrifice their time, spend on the money, do this retreat, no problem, very happy. But those people who don't do, talk this, talk three, talk four, do for hula, do for the name, fame, this. Yeah, there are people like that, They don't, we call it anumodana. They don't rejoice. That's why the Buddha said, you got to rejoice with people, good actions. When people are doing certain good things, even though you don't have the opportunity to join in, to contribute materially or physically, you rejoice with the goodness that, yeah, we are doing something good for the sake of mankind. For the sake of mankind, we are doing something good. It's very, very good. You see, we feel happy, we have harbored this good thought. There are this kind of human being on earth that do this kind of things. You see, we are doing for whose sake? For your own sake and for other people's sake. This is what we call sacrifice. Sacrifice. Not for name, not for fame, but for the sake of their own practice, accumulating of individual barami, goodness. And it's not this lifetime. You're going to bring over to next, and you're going to empower you, fortify all this goodness within yourself. And it is very, very important. Remember, Sila, Samadhi, Panya. Every time when we encounter certain sad events, don't just look at the events or the happening and that's it. Pause for a while, think about it, recollect about it. Why? In terms of karma. And it gives you good reminder about how lucky you are. You don't have to be like them. How lucky you are sitting here, not begging on the road from the mouth to the stomach. How lucky we are. Because of your past life accumulation of merits, meritorious deed that we have done. That's why we are here. It's not that heng. There's no such, the Buddha said no such heng or sway, There's no such thing, heng, no. No such thing as heng. You must do it. Likewise, in meditations. We must do it. So, with this goodness, this group of people gathering here, we are encouraging people to do goodness. And with your goodness that you have done, with your cheering attitude, people can feel it. When you go back home, what was you last time that is so nasty has changed to a better person. And people will get inspired that, why he changed? Right? Why he changed? What made him change? Why? And then they will start to want to know more. They will ask from you, and you can, we don't need advertisement. You are the best salesman. If you can't even practice yourself, can't even manage yourself, you could tell people, hey, meditation is very good, but you kalang kabo, no? You that kind of kalang kabo type, cannot do things properly, do things, forget this, forget that. Then your friend will be thinking, no, I follow you. How to follow you? Sensible or not? Right? You must have the logic, Sometimes it's good to keep quiet. Do no harm, then doing more harm for Buddhism. It's true. It's true. Because when people ask you, have you do it or not? Never. I hear say. Then they look at you, hey. See? But if you don't say, like our whole group, we go up there, sit and meditate. And I saw one lady from outside. She scratched her leg, her head. When she was walking, I know she's She must be thinking, what's happening here? How come so many people close their eye facing the tree for what? Yeah, because I was sweeping, you see. So I look at her, she looked at me and said, how come I'm sweeping them? Who punished them? Corrective program or what? Yeah. You see, this kind of concept in our society. But for us, you can tell my brother Mango, they are very happy that, wow, the more we sweep, the more happy we are because we see the road with a lot of leaf, like rubbish. You sweep it clean, your heart also clean, happy. See, and you meditate, easy to calm down. You see the benefit, if you do skillful things, everything will be very skillful because it starts out with your intention, your thoughts, that moment of the thought. Who won't be happy? I think the ranger will be happy, the fellow who look after the place. I never see this kind of people so on. Sweep the floor every day. Even the sweeper also very happy with us. Because we lessen his burden. Every day he go sweep until he lembe today. Wow, happy. Yeah, he's very happy. I can see from his face. Because I went to the toilet, he was sort of looking at us like something like, which company? But he doesn't know this is our training because we can't be sitting there whole day, right? And with the raining season, we got to get ourselves swing left, swing right, your way so that you don't get hardened up, you can sit longer. There is a cause with everything we do. We call it call what, patibat. Call what? If you've been to Thailand, those forest monastery, you can see 3 o'clock, they to the main shrine, and everybody take 2 coconut hearts to the publish. Why? You think they are doing something what? Because it helps them to remind them to upkeep the place, to be clean. You see? That's why when we introduce this kind of thing, people sort of, why must we do this? Why? Sweet and those so wet, and how to meditate? We still meditate. You think we come back and sleep? Where we also sit now. The mind calm down and you feel the joy of the contributions, the joy of doing this type of things. So everything we do in life, especially in this journey of practicing mental cultivation and accumulation of merits, it's all this good thing that is good. Go ahead and do it. Don't listen to people who don't do and tell them how bad it is. Just shut up, these people. Don't do. Some people don't meditate, but they're not to meditate. After you go mad, you say, don't worry, I already mad, that's why I meditate. Yeah. Yes. Because sometimes sort of, we have a lot of people who talk in the temple, talk. They never meditate. They like to make comment. Wow, nowadays people like meditation. After they make go how, this and that, I say, don't worry lah. I will be the first one to go make, don't worry. You meditate more than this IMS, Institute of Mental Health. IMH, sorry. Institute of Mental Health will have less patients. Yeah, let me tell you. The patient shoot up, The number of patients shoot up. Shoot up. Because some time ago, many years back, we got one guy who got this problem, so we used to send him there. And from 0.5, he take the 1, 1.5, 2.5, still cannot sleep. Sleeping pills. So I don't think we want to, if you are not karmic, you don't worry, you won't go mad. You see, these people don't meditate, they all go mad. Why? It's because of what? Mental stress. Mental stress. So remember, think outside of you. This body of ours, you can't bring along. At the end of the day, you must leave everything behind. Be it your house, your relationship, your wealth, everything. If your body you can't bring along, what you can bring along? Goodness, your good karma, your good memory, those things that you have done, that you have prepared, all this ration for your next life, you're going to bring along. You don't worry. You make up with all the good people when there's same thing, where there's a meditation, retreat, pop, you can have the opportunity. Not that some other people want to come, no leave. Cannot come. Want to order, cannot get leave. You see why? Why these people can get leave? Why you cannot get leave? See, karma. You can see karma. He can be a high executive, very high executive, but no leave. This is something we got to reflect on it. Reflect on all these things. It's our way of life. So we must treasure what we have now. Whatever happened in the past will happen now. Whatever happened in now will happen in the future. If you can nurture your present properly, wisely, skillfully, you don't have to worry about future. You don't worry. That's why I always tell people, I can die anytime, no problem, no remorse. With all the goodness we've done, why you worry? Why you worry? Don't worry. Die lor. See? You say, cannot say die. Yeah, something doubting, something pulling you back. That's why you have the fear. When you got no fear, die lor. What to do? Can you decide? You can't decide. We can't decide. We can decide now. Nurture your present. Nurture all your skillful methodology thing. You got time to meditate, got time to do chanting, walking meditation, sitting meditation. Go ahead and do it now. Don't wait until you at the bed or your pain. Sometimes I sit through the pain. People say, don't need. When you are at your bed, sick bed that time, maybe at that time, no morphine, how? Shortage of morphine. The pain come, you cannot take it. I used to visualize this kind of condition, set up different scenario to meditate and really go and do it. Then, no pain. It's to train your mind to face critical time. This is what we call willpower. Your determination power. Determine your willpower. It's for whose sake? For your own sake. So that you won't feel scared about death. Like I told you just now, that story about that man, that the Deva came in, asked him, hey, come, let's go. And he go with no remorse, so happily, like sleeping like that, Sleep and next morning, gone already. Even the family people also at ease, very happy, because they know the father will be born as a heavenly beings. And it coincides with the sutta, Anatta Pindika. Same thing, this is a Thai man, not the Indian guy. You see, with all this living example in this present era, this so-called karma is so real that you can't deny. So we have the choice now. We have the choice. So make your right choice. Right? You have the choice, make your right choice. And may this talk brings you confidence and faith in the Buddha's teaching. And again, if I have offended anyone in my talk, I sincerely apologize. Okay?
Okay, so the first question, what does Buddhism encourage after the disease, which way should one follow after that? One, cremate the remains, then distribute the ashes in the wood, earth or water. Number two, cremate the remains, then bury the ashes or place them in the pagoda. So the answer is the way.
Actually, the Buddha encouraged that after the deceased is dead, right? It is the duty of the descendants, the relative, to do a Sankika Dana and transfer it to the deceased. Not crying, not this thing is later versions, right? But of course, in our present situation is that we used to have niches, and you have to rent a bungalow. I don't know. Yeah, you know, to pay certain money. I heard it's 10K for one small little hole and put there your bones. It's up to individual. You know, in Buddhism, it's only encouraged that when you are alive. Okay, and it is written and been said that after the deceased pass away, is the responsibility of the relative to do transfer of merit through doing a Sankika Dana. Do the Sankika Dana and transfer of merit to the deceased. Because it's just a bone, you know. What we are more concerned is, you know, a lot of people will ask, where does he go? Where does he go? I say, where does he go? You must see his lifetime, what he do. And you say, oh, a lot of bad things. So where does he go? So it's better not to know than to know. Yeah. Okay?
The question number two, how to reduce past bad karma and present mistake done during this life? How does one reduce past bad karma and reduce the present mistake done during this life?
Or how to reduce bad karma? Reduce, okay, reduce can. Okay, reduce. What I will always encourage, your bad karma. Certain karma, you just do dana, transfer merit, and it's done. Okay, problem solved. Some karma, you transfer merit, still cannot done, better go 8 precept. Okay, 8 precept, 7 days. And do a lot of chanting, meditation, transfer merits, like what we are doing here. Maybe in the temple, or any place that's convenience. And still cannot solve. You go to ordinations. Still can't solve. Full swing meditation. The only way. Yeah. And certain thing it might surface later, in the later stage of our life. I would like to relate my own experience. Last year I suffered this skin problem, okay? My skin problem. So I was so shocked because I do fasting, I do detox. I do a lot of things that's very, very, organic stuff. How come all these things surfacing? So I meditate. I meditate and I recall, what did I do to suffer this thing? Because it's so painful at night. It becomes boils and itchiness. You scratch and the whole body become blood. And it's so irresistible. You can't control. I got to put on gloves, long sleeve, long pants, like a crazy fellow sitting there whole night, can't sleep because so itchy, going crazy. But I'm a stubborn type, don't take medicine. I just watch that way, calm now, don't sleep. And the nimitta arises inside my mind. This king cobra that I've killed during my army time. I can remember this cobra came and first bite, it doesn't hit me. Second time, got onto my elbow here. And inside the nimit, when I got bitten by this king cobra, straight away my whole body flared up like fire like that. Itchy, I don't want to shout, I said, what? But I know what to do already. Okay, I know what to do already. I quickly asked next day, asked my lay people in Ulu Tilam to get me snake. So in Malaysia, I was so shocked. One snake cost 1,500 ringgit. Yeah, she bought, she bought one snake. So I thought, I think, so stingy, buy only one snake. I don't know it was $1,500. Serious, I don't know. I thought maybe $50 or... And then she said, Sư phụ. I thought,咁孤寒㗎一隻嘅. Next week she brought two with the price tag on. Oh, I get a shock of my life. I look at the price tag, I say, 唔係嘛？呢啲一隻1500蚊，就係咯。你講我唔濕。I say, okay, don't buy, enough. Wow, so expensive. Get a shock of my life. I say, never mind. I go Thailand, better. Yeah, I go Thailand. So I go Thailand and I went to the shop that they sell wildlife dishes. And so surprising, the snake, when they look at you, they're like, then sian already. Like, then we go in, the fellow look at me, hey, you monk come here for what? Hey, this is lifestyle, I say, no, we're looking for cobra. I want to release life. I tell you, the cobra straight away come out, look at me, something like, buy me. Wow, I look at the cobra, so, wow, 可憐啊, ask my driver, I say, how much money we have? He said, no problem. I said, no problem, must have money, no problem. I said, okay, the only 11 cobra. So they sold us 800 baht for one snake. So 11 snake. Boy, straight away, I showed up to Wanam Kio, Korat, behind Ajahn temple. I mean, got road, easy to access. Was you to make so good road for me to go. Going behind there, I see left, right, no people, go into the forest, 11 of them. And one of them, the biggest one, he went in, he come back again, look at me, lap, the tongue, flip a few times, and I say, okay, may you all be well and happy, and tell your boss, bring this away also. the poison, bring along also, please. I don't need all these things, can bring along. Hey, surprisingly, when I come back, 50% of my itch gone, that night. That is the first night that I can sleep, I almost go crazy already because no sleep. I said, hey, don't believe also must believe, Sometimes, you say don't have, because it come in the limit, Then I was quite confident. I said, no, I cannot have 50%, must all gone. So I sent out to a lot of lay devotees staying outskirts. I said, hey, look for me, anyone who caught snake, I want to buy their life. Okay? So the news goes. And within a few days, we got another 8. Yeah, 8 number. And I went up to Salaburi, not to because I don't want the snake to go to one place, another province, Salaburi. That one is Korat in Salaburi. And before I come back to Singapore, I let go another 2. And I come back to Singapore, okay already. So I was sort of taken back by this releasing of beings. But you must know, you must know what kind of beings. But for me, I'm more lucky because the thing come and let me see, that you kill me before I'm going to revenge. And for certain people, that's why I say you must meditate. Sometimes this is the bonus of meditation. No? It can help you to relieve your problem faster. Right? And of course, meditation is the best. Because every time you enter samadhi, the merit is very enormous. You can straight away, boom. All this being, when they receive, they will go. And with this powerful mind of yours, they can only do on the physical aspect. They can't harm you mentally.
And then the next question, Ajahn, please explain the need and importance of noble silence in the retreat. Why noble silence?
Okay, because what we say, when we say noble silence, that means if not, instead of meditating, we used to talk a lot. And your mind is so messed up. So we try to cut out one senses, don't talk. So when you don't talk, you see, but you still communicate, like now we're communicating, right? But if we don't put this noble silence in, instead of meditating, you see, then you 2 guys or she you can click one and then you go one small corner and start to talk. After being some TV, you start to watch a sea, talk this, talk that, and then it's no more mental cultivation. That's why we say when you have noble silence, everybody know that why we are here for. Right? Then you will put in your effort to meditate. We are not reframing you from talking. We just want you to have, to help you to calm your mind down more faster. So that is the reason why we want to encourage noble silence.
Dear Ajahn, may I ask the reason when I meditate to a quite a peaceful state? One side of my face tends to drool down. So if I ignore it, it will disappear. If I focus on it, the drooping will get worse.
Very easy. You just apply on mindfulness. If you droop this way, focus here. You tilt back, realign back. I got this problem when I go to samadhi, the head also tilt one side. You just be mindful. Make sure it doesn't tilt. Yeah. You see why nowadays we have this problem on our neck, handphone. This neck will have problems. But if you're mindful, you just focus back on your body, you keep check. You're just mindful. But for me, sometimes I read news, read Dhamma on my handphone. I know when there's a tension arise, I know. I put on my handphone, I drag back, do some stretching, tilt back. And meditation is even more easier. You can do the alignment because the focus is there. The power of focus is there. Any part that off align, you just tilt it and click, the kind of alignment. I don't know. I think you also experience the kind of alignment within your spinal cord. There'll be sound, crack here, crack, right? So it's normal.
Okay, then the last question on paper. So the question is very long. So I just give you the context first. It's about this person trying to catch a lizard in the room. Okay. This room? During the retreat, there's one yogi trying to catch a lizard in the room. This is the context of the question.
Okay.
It's very long, so I just read it out. Keng, I saw a big lizard on the curtain next to my roommate's bed.
Okay.
The first time I thought to myself, let it be, and told my roommate to let it be also. It then disappeared, and then maybe it was hidden in the folds of the curtain for several hours and came out again. So my roommate then told it to go away, and he even opened the door to ask the lizard to go away. So I procrastinated for some time, thinking, should I help my roommate catch the lizard with my bare hands or let it go outside the room? So this person is thinking. And then said, many thoughts pass through my mind. If I accidentally kill it and the lizard loses its tail, what am I supposed to do? Have compassion for my roommate and hurt the lizard, or leave it alone and let my roommate be uneasy? So this person is thinking of what to do. So ultimately, this person said, oh, my roommate's feelings won, and I caught the lizard with my bare hands and let it go out the corridor. So eventually, the lizard landed, and then it didn't lose its tail, so this person is very happy. So the question is here, will there be any bad karma I have to bear? What about my own feelings of getting rid of it? Is it wholesome? I just kindly advise.
If it is for me, no problem. Lizard lor, so big space. Coexist ma. My room got so many mosquitoes because I open the window. They coming no. Just chase them. No problem. You see? The problem is because we are so self-centered that we cannot let any other being other than human being to stay with us. But of course, you won't let a snake to come and stay with you, that's poisonous. But lizard is quite harmless, you know. Lizard is harmless, you know. Maybe you need more exposure sitting out there to play with the nature. Then you can accept that, well, live and let live. You know, like those leaves that is falling down every day, right? Some people might find that it's quite silly to sweep the floor. Hey, why you are sweeping the floor? So I asked him, why are you eating the food? You look at me, why? I eat food because I want to have strength. I sweep floor because I want to be clean, man. But you will drop again, but you'll shit again, man. Right? So, there's no right and no wrong. But there's what we call karma. The action that you have done surely got karma. But it's not that bad because you didn't. The tail got break or not? No, it's okay. Yeah. Because if the tail is break, you're going to have problem, let me tell you. After backache. Yeah, no problem, I tell you. The more you meditate, the more refined things happen like that. Tonight already start to, you whack where, that part also pain. Let me tell you. Yes, let me tell you, accidentally killing a insect or what, that night straight away, achoo, achoo, achoo. What is this happening? Then recall back, meditate again. What is this black spot that's moving inside you? Just a small molecule stings. After it spread thoughts of goodwill, transfer merit, disappeared. Small little dot, you know. Sometimes it's quite scary when you go more refined. But it's very interesting, let me tell you. I can share with you one time in Kwai also. You know, when we were doing our construction of the sala, there's a lot of black ants. And all our tools, you know, they haven't been used for a long time. Inside the drill, all their egg, you know. I don't know what to do. How? Like rice like that, so big, you know. Inside there, you know. And they cannot take out. What to do? What to do? So correct, must correct. Cock, 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 cock. Wow, so many cock, 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 cock. Hit. Cannot dismantle because certain part is sealed with silicone. So the only way is on the electricity and make sure the thing run because we need to use the equipment. Now the question is that an intentional killing? I'm not trying to rationalize the thing. I just want to listen how you understand this thing. Is that an intentional killing? This one, yes? Yes? Who say no? Or nobody there to commit? But anyway, we bear the karma, right? And when I stayed at the time, a lot of ants used to be killed. I thought, never mind, because we are doing our work. Heavily thing, we put down that time. What tell you, thousand ants. The wood, when you slam down, you cannot see what is below there, right? Can you see that? Okay, the Anna, please go away. Cannot, we bomb that time. Then when we use the wood that time, we take out. Oh yo, all pee. After a few weeks, when we drill the thing, the thought come already. Any karma or not? Yes. For no rhyme or reason, my leg pop up something and plop, become a big hole after 1 week. For 3 years. What kind of antibiotic, what kind of medicine I put cannot go away. I meditate, so I focus. What is that? I can see one black. A lot of small black spot moving at that spot. Eating on the flesh itself. Then gali, I tell you. But 3 years, after 3 years, no medicine, go by itself. But I got to suffer for 3 years. When I go Bindabat, I got to put very thick Vaseline to cover it, then go Bindabat. And come back. But there's no pain. It's just the wound there. A bit of itchiness, that's all. But when you focus, there's this very tiny beings, like small ant moving. But there's no, with your naked eyes, don't see anything. But when you meditate, there's something moving there. Small little dot. All those ants that has been killed. They take revenge on your both leg. Both leg, no, only one leg. Both leg. And that spot only. So big spot. 3 years. I just bear it. Just bear with it. You see? Why? I say, I don't know. But actually I know. Because you tell them, they also won't believe. So this type of karmic thing is individually you know. Just like that winch thing. Only I know what. Nobody know. They thought winch must go and buy winch. No. You just follow my instruction. When they didn't come out, they thought, oh. Then all the time then they understand. Oh, like that also have. I say, yes, this is my winch. Yeah. Any more?
If there's no more questions, then I'll and things up.
Transfer merit. Yesterday night, forgot to transfer merit after the talks. Transfer merit. Okay, by the power of the triple gem and all the good deeds we have done in the past until now, may all these merits that we have recollected be shared and be dedicated to our departed relative, our debtors, the guardian devas of the 4 quarters, the guardian deva of this place called Labrador, and beings in the cycle of birth, aging, illness, and death. May they rejoice with the goodness and the merit they shared, and may they gain a good rebirth. ยะถาวาริวหาปุราปริปุเรนติสากรังเอวเมวะนิโทตินาเปตานังอุปกปปติอิจิตาบริตานุมังคิปะเมวะสมิจโตสัพเพปุเรนตุสังกปาจันโทปนาราโสยะธามณิโชติราโสยะธาติยวิวันจันตุสัมภโรโควินาสะตุมาเนภวะวันตรายโยสุขีนิคายโยโกภวะภิวาทานาสิริสานิจังวุฒาปัจจายโนจะตารโรธรรมวาทันติอายุวะโลสุขังภะลังชัยสิริดัลลาลาภังโสติภะกะยังสุขังภะละสิริอายุจาวานโนจะโมคะวุติจยาสวาสัตวะสัจจายุจะจิวาสิเตภาวันตุเตภาวันตุสัพพมังคลังราคันตุสัพพเดวตาสัพพพุทธานุภาเวนัสดาสุติภาวันตุเตภาวันตุสัพพมังคลังราคันตุสัพพเดวตาสัพพธรรมโนภาเวนัสดาโสติภาวันตุเตภาวันตุสัพพมังคลังราคันตุสัพพเดวตาสัพพสังฆานุภาเวนัสดาโสติภาวันตุ